Questions 1 through 10 on the 2014 Grade 9 Pascal Math Contest. The value of 8 times 6 minus 4 divided by 2. Well, these are in brackets, so you've got to do those first. So 8 times 6 is 48. And then 4 divided by 2 is 2. So now it's just 48 minus 2, which is 46. So number 1, the answer is C. In the diagram, the value of x is the sum of the angles of a triangle always add up to 180. So x plus 50 plus 45 is 180. And therefore, x will be equal to 85. Number 2, the answer is C. 30% of 200 equals, so 0.3 multiplied by 200. That's how you're going to get 30% of 200. And when you do that, you get 60. So number 3, the answer is D. If x is 3, what is the perimeter of the figure shown? Well, the perimeter right now is x plus 1 plus x plus 6 plus 10. Since x is 3, substitute that in, and you'll get 3 plus 1 plus 3 plus 6 plus 10. And when you add up all these numbers, you get 23. So, number 4, the answer is A. A sports team earns 2 points for each win, 0 points for each loss, and 1 point for each tie. How many points does the team earn for 9 wins, 3 losses, 4 ties? 9 wins plus 3 losses plus 4 ties. Well, that is going to be 9 times 2 plus 3 times 0 plus 4 times 1, based on what they've told me in the question. So this is 18 plus 0 plus 4, and that is 22. So number 5, the answer is E. At 2 p.m., Sanjay measures the temperature to be 3 degrees Celsius. He measures the temperature every hour after this until 10 p.m. He plots the temperatures that he measures on the graph shown below. At what time after 2 p.m. does he again measure a temperature of 3 degrees Celsius? Well, here is the 3 degrees Celsius that he measures at 2 p.m. And we want to know, when is it again 3? Well, looking at this graph, it's again here. And that approximately falls to that point, which is most likely 9 p.m. So that would mean 6 is A. If 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5 times 6 is equal to 5 times 6 times n, then n could equal. Well, we got 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5 times 6. And then on this side, we've got 5 times 6 times n times n. Well, these 2 cancels with that, so the only thing you're left with is 2 times 2 times 3 times 3, which is 4 times 9, which is 36. And that side is just n times n, which is n squared. Take the square root, and you get 6. And that's it. So number 7, the answer is E. In the diagram, a figure is formed dividing a square into 8 identical pieces using its 2 diagonals and the 2 lines joining the midpoints of opposite sides, and then drawing a circle in the square as shown. This figure is reflected in line L. Which of the following shows the final position of the figure? Well, this is behaving as a mirror, this line L, and that means that this will be reflected to there. And that's pretty much all there is. So we have to now look at the answer choices and say which of those has the circle in that box, and it's this one right here, as you can see. So that would mean D is the answer to number 8. The value of 2 to the power of 4 minus 2 to the power of 3 is 2 to the power of 4 is 16, and 2 to the power of 3 is 8. So 16 minus 8 is 8, and 8, they've given us powers of 2 or whatever. So we just have to put it in one of those forms, and that's just 2 to the power of 3. So number 9 is D. What number should go in the box to make this equation true? We got 3 over 4 plus 4 over, I'm just going to use x is equal to 1. So that means 4 over x is equal to 1 minus 3 over 4. So we've got 1 over 4 is equal to 4 over x. And when you cross multiply, you get x is equal to 16. So that box is 16. So number 10, the answer is E.